Kia ora koutou katoa. Hello, this is Lesley Ormsby, and I am now going to be doing the readings or messages for the star sign of Capricorn. So this is going to be like for mid-December. So today is the 12th of December through to the mid-January. I haven't actually made up my mind which date in January, hence why I'm just saying mid-January. So yeah, so just wanting to remind you that these reads are for are general, so you may or may not resonate with them. If you do, wonderful. If you don't, then there are others out there that do the same sort of thing that you may understand more or resonate with you. So the other thing is that these are suitable for either your sun, moon, rising, or ascending. Some people call it ascending, or your Venus sign as well. So depending on how your story is, this story may fit in with you as well. Okay, so also, if you are watching this video, could you please, if it resonates with you or not, give me a thumbs up or whatever, a thumbs down, whatever it is that for you. But leave, and also if you could, either way, either one of those, or leave a comment, that would be awesome. I'm just curious as to see how people, if it resonates with people, that's all. And if you would like to be keeping in up to date with what I post on YouTube, you can subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome. So there is a bell up there too that gives you notifications. You can click the bell for that as well. So if you're watching on Facebook, yeah, once again, if it resonates with you, give me a like, and or leave a comment. So, and if you feel like you want to share it, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube, please feel free. That would be awesome too. Okay, so anyway, so Capricorn, I'm feeling a little bit more, a little bit calm at the moment. It's like something, I don't know, it's interesting because I know some Capricorns, and there's a lot of things that have been going on. It's like there's been this great big whirlwind of energy and stuff that has been going on. So in their lives, and this is what I'm kind of feeling like there's with all this stuff, and it's like now we're here, and you're feeling a little bit more settled or calmer or okay-ish, if you know what I mean. So it's kind of like there's this, yeah. But knowing that there's still some more work to do, or mahi to do, there's still a lot of stuff going on. But at the moment, for this time and space, there seems to be like, okay, I'm just going to do what I need to do right now, and that's it. Okay, so that's the feeling that I'm getting, and I'm kind of like, wow, that's really nice. So that's for, obviously this isn't for all of you, so not of all of you are going to like understand that message in that way. However, with this full moon energy that we're right in at the moment, it's like you may have felt like there's some sort of that feeling of something is ended, or there is something that's like a project or a phase of something, like, it's like, yep, there's something that's ended or finished, completed, and then it's moving into the next phase now. Okay, or some of you may have this project, but I'm kind of hearing more of a phase for somebody, for something, for some of you, okay, at the moment. There's different phases of these, some projects. It's like, let's go. So, and I'm just kind of moving around in my sheet because I'm in my seat, because I'm just shuffling, and I'm shuffling around to like reposition myself. That's the feeling that I'm getting, that may be going with some of you at the moment. Repositioning yourself to get a better view or a better angle of where to now, with some of these projects and some of these with what's going on. And I don't feel, but I just feel like Christmas is going to be like really that feeling of togetherness, unity. Something's coming together, and there seems to be like for a lot of you, maybe that feeling of like a sense of appreciation of family, because I feel like it's like family are starting to come together. It's like there, everybody's there, or here, you know, like mate, are there, and it's like some sort of separation, but it's like things are starting to come together, and it's like mwah. It's, you know, it's like wow. Spirit are really happy about that. So, and it's not like it's been a forced thing. It's just like I feel things seem to be on the same, you know, on, or people are now seeing people. This is what's happened. People are now seeing people for who they are or what they are. There's been some sort of clarity or illumination, or there's, and whether that's be in your life, in your personal life, or your work life. There's, there seems to be some sort of clarification that's come through for you now, or something's been illuminated, some clues or something you've seen, something's happened, and it's like, you know what? Okay, I'm not, I now know. That's that sort of thing. And I'm feeling really quite calm about it. And interesting, look at this one. The Angel of Love is the first card that's come out. And this is what this feeling that I'm getting. It's just this beautiful, loving feeling. Okay, so embracing that and taking that through, from now and through until January. And, for the rest of your life at the end of the day. But I feel like it's like there's definitely a sense of peace or a sense of calm, because there's that feeling, I know I've done what I needed to do, and I feel satisfied. This is satisfaction, sort of a feeling of accomplishment to some degree, but also knowing that there's, to some degree for some of you, and that's going to be the end of it. For some of you, it's going to be that feeling of love, or that satisfaction, peace, calm, achievement, is going to be, it's about, there's something else to be coming, but you've got this far, and it's like, whoa, okay, and now it's time to rest is the key around at the moment. So the Angel of Balance. So this one is turned upside down, but I'm going to turn them up the right side. The Angel of Balance. And that's really interesting because, it's about finding that balance, and look in the background, there's these pyramids there. So there's something very ancient going on there. But both of these cards, that's this card number 48 and 49. So both of these cards is about, with the fours in there, is about looking at, is about security and foundation. And, calling in on that, reconnecting to the security and foundation of like, because I'm hearing like the base chakra, because you're obviously like earth, earth energy. So it's like, this is really about, grasping that, staying in that energy, being in that energy, because even though there are things that are not quite right with, and like, okay, because it's about family stability foundation as well, connected to the ground chakra, the root chakra or base chakra, and it's about grounding yourself in, earthing yourself, keeping yourself earthed, grounded in yourself, okay? So there's that energy there of grounding, so staying there, being in there. It's like, I can't emphasize it enough, is not to go out and overthink and overthink things, okay, and not to throw yourself out, your energy out. But, so there's a number 49 and a number 48. So 9 is about completion. So something is coming to an end with some things, like I just said, which is interesting. Before I looked at the cards, about to do with the family unit or whānau unit, when not just the immediate, there's changes in there. But those more like, there's more something, coming together. But the extended family, there's been a sifting in that way. But there's been something about, even though there is some, it's an interesting energy. So you may find that you are dealing with a lot of like to-ing froing, which is, coming, receiving people and leaving, okay? And there's others that are you know, obviously the ones that love you the most are going to be there, or and that. So it's finding balance, okay? So 8 is about, yeah, oh, look at that. It's about infinity and about knowing yourself. So that gives like a balance in this. Oh my God, this is really hard to say. In infinity in yourself. Okay, so for that, trying to say that and get my words out. This is about looking at yourself, finding that balance within yourself. Okay, so balancing in that infinite knowing and being. And it's about, you know, like about in how you relate to money, like finances and business. So it's about, you know, I don't feel like it. There's so much going on. It's really hard to. I'm just trying to figure out how the best way to explain it is, and I'm talking to spirit, but it's like there's seems to be some sort of a block in that. No, okay, so here, this is anxiety. That's what it is about. The next card that fell out is anxiety, and it's upside down. So there's some sort of something going on there where I do feel like that you're working through it though, you know, and that's number 18 in the deck of cards, and number 1 is about new beginnings. So there's some changes that are happening through that, okay, through at the moment, through all this thing about balancing. So finding that balance, and then that number 8 comes up again, which is about the infinity sign, and finding, you know, and that. So there's, you know, so don't be anxious about it. It's like stop being anxious about it, because this card here is telling you that to find that balance within this as well. Okay, wow. And then bring in this love energy, see, because this angel of love is only too happy to help spread that love, so you can find that balance within. I know, because Capricorns, you know, you know, like are into money and finances and stuff like that. They, you know, usually work with money and finances and stuff like that in businesses. So it's kind of interesting that will come up. So there's something new that's happening. Let go of the old and hold on to the new, and do what you know, it's your that's like your God-given ability is to work and maneuver, you know, with, you know, regulate, you know, look at finances, you know, money and business and stability and that side of things. So in creating, knowing yourself in that area and utilizing it. Wow, I just can't, like, I feel like I'm repeating myself. Okay. It's interesting. Okay, here's the next card. Okay, Angel of Strength. So some of you will be needing this Angel of Strength around you. And she's just letting you know that you're there. So there's look at that massive, amazing, majestic lion that is with you. Okay, with her, with you. So the number 5 is that's actually number 50 in the deck, and number 5 is about energy. Okay, and 0 is about the God force. So calling in, utilizing, making sure that your energy and the way that you're thinking is of, you know, a higher vibration. When we're of a lower vibration, we're thinking not very good thoughts, and, you know, and we're into this depressive mode, which is what I'm meaning about, like also about meaning what I'm also meaning about, like thinking not good thoughts. We lower our energy, so it's about lifting your energy, keeping positive, and keeping like that forward thinking about, you know, things, you know, projecting forward that things, you know, are going right. And so even though you may have a thought of this, you know, there's like a 50-50 chance, or something doesn't really look too good, and it may seem to be like an 80-20, you know, not in your favor sort of chance. But you never know what might happen. So it's keeping that that feeling and that energy. It's like managing your energy, so only good can come from it. Because it's like if we start keeping, you know, if we keep going into like the lower energy or the lower vibrational energy, we'll put that out. If we're not putting out love, energy, it's like you just end up seeing things or feeling things not going right all the time, everything. But it's our perception as well. And this is why it's keeping our mind clear and focused on what it is that, we want from a love-based energy, from a positive energy, from an uplifting energy, which is why being around, uplifting people is like really quite crucial now. I'm hearing crucial. Well, it's now every time actually anyway. But at the moment it seems like, yeah. And so you can feel it. Be it, know it, charge it, Okay, this card's come up. So cornucopia. This has come up a few times lately. So cornucopia actually reminds me, and I'm just going to go with this, of like the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. It's like lion, and the Witch and the Wardrobe, and how that magical, how magical that is about it. And so there's 11. That's number 11 in the deck. So 1, 11, 1, 1, 11, or 11, 11 if you're into that, is about being one with all things, with the self especially, and about new beginnings and oneness with the self. It's like being in that space of knowing and being and loving yourself, okay? Well, oh God, that one just fell out. So the next one out is Healer of Ages. So, and that's got to do, that's 51, okay? So that's energy 1. So there's something new coming around as well. So it's like keeping, I'm hearing that, that some of you are healers and amazing bloody healers as well. But and some of you, you already know that. So I feel like for those of you who are like that, there's someone new coming in or something new. When I say someone new, I feel like it's not just someone from, it's not so much someone from the physical, it's more someone from the spiritual. So for those of you who are healers and are already doing this, so you may be already feeling them come through. But I also feel like there is someone that's coming through to you that may be needing the healing this new version of healing that you're learning or like resonating with at the moment. Or when I say learning, the spirit of bringing through maybe it's a thought and an idea to utilize in the practice that you already are doing, okay? Well, working with. And then others of you who are not so much in the healing, there may be a part of you that is wanting to be a healer or look into that and how to utilize the energy and the knowledge that you do have, because I feel like some of you have had some like little inklings, but it's not. But I also do feel like some of you have like are not wanting to go hitting a brick wall with that, with working with somebody who needs healing, that maybe needs to go and see a healer. But also some of you maybe that you are just the ears, okay? If you're not into this sort of thing. It maybe for some of you, I feel like you are more, there's the listener in you that is the healing. And you don't. See, I'm just like, and it's quiet. There's the listener in you that is the healer. You're not saying anything. You're just there to be the listener. And you're like tuning into yourself, tuning into them, and knowing what to do or what to say at the right time. But no doubt you will have something to say, and and they will be looking for some sort of thing. But it's like mostly it's listening. So anyway, I'm just going to like shuffle these cards, and these are the Archangel. Sorry, my dog's just moved. Archangel Raphael cards that I'm shuffling right now, and he just wants to say a few, give you a message as well. See the energy, like I actually tried to do your energy last night, do your reading last night. I did do it actually, and I did it on my phone, and I effed it up. I couldn't make it work somehow, and anyway, I got annoyed with it, and I just felt like, you know what, and I was going to post it today and get my son to help me figure out how to get it on there, and then I've had a brainwave, but then, you know what, how to do it, and I accidentally deleted it. So, but then I'm thinking about it now, it was, yeah, I can't remember what the content was, so maybe you weren't meant to see that one. And that was like, that felt like it was so in the moment, so it's like, that was really interesting. So old love is the first one that comes out, and there's something maybe rekindled or returned. Somebody may return or rekindle to you, so that's really interesting. And then there's a new love, okay, in there. So it may be that some of you, like with this old love returning, that's where the new love is. So some of you, I feel there is a new love actually coming in. But I feel like for a lot of, this, it feels quite strong that there is a new love in an old love. And it may mean that, you may be like estranged. And maybe you might be separated. But for some of you, I feel it's not just about that. It's about like within your relationship. There is, and you may be, married and not separated or anything like that, but there may be something that you see in your partner that you, like, say, more appreciate more, or just have this like epiphany, and or something happens or something like that, that it just creates this a feeling of new love. And you know how sometimes you can look at something or someone and you have a new appreciation or a new thought, and it's like, well, and a different way of looking at something. Okay. Oh, and this one is all about love. See, say I love you to you first and foremost. Okay. Going back to, that's what this reading has been all about. Oh, that's really nice. Wow. From start to finish. That's really friggin' amazing. I love working with the angels. Thank you, Archangel Raphael. Wow. Now just shuffling, asking for a card. The last reading I did was like, I got like half the dang deck. It's like, wow, I'm not going to be here all bloody night. So, okay, mother. It's just fallen out there. It's just got stuck, and I thought I'm going to grab that one. Mother comes through. Sister. Okay, so this, for some reason, mother, sister. So, I don't know. Some connection with mother and sister, a mother and a sister, obviously. Yeah. For use. So, lots of love and lots of kisses. Wow. I'm just going to like shuffle this deck again and do 3 of these because I just feel like I need to. There are some decks that I can shuffle like this, and others that just like goes up the boo-eye. And so that may be something that for you to like, there are some things you can do and some things you can't, and other things it's just like, it just goes up the boo-eye, like saying. And they're kind of relating that to mother and sister, shuffling things around, but there seems to be a shift or a change in bringing people together. For some reason, I just feel like there's one more card from these angels. This is like the angel deck. It's all the angels' messages that I have had. And I'm, okay, shuffling. There it is. Faith. Here we go. Faith. Have faith, my beautiful Capricornians. Does that sound a bit weird? Is that right? See, Capricorn. Angels. Funny. So I'm just like, yeah, there's just, wow, and this one is from Archangel Michael. And might as well, see what he has to say as well, eh? So I'm just asking him for a card. one card. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. It's okay. So, it's okay. He's saying the last word is with Archangel Michael, and he's got the smiley face on there, so it's okay. And I'm going to leave it at that. Okay? So, have a Merry Christmas and an amazing New Year. I'm going to try and get the videos out for the New Year, for January, before January. But it's just like, on saying that, it's been turning out the last couple of months that it's been mid-month to mid-month. So anyway, see how we go. Like I say, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Celebrations, keep safe, and stay well. Stay safe, stay well, and we'll see you next time.